But I do want to talk about something. I just want to talk about something. So yeah, again, like I have been honest. Um, as some of you know, I actually was banned from somebody's Twitch account. I don't know. I don't know why. Probably, you know what? Probably know why. It's because of Twitter, my Twitter account. So yeah, I've been blocked from their Twitter, their Twitch, um, their, and I got kicked out of their Discord server. And I've been thinking about this more and more, and it made me realize what a jerk ass I've been. Like, I've tried really hard to actually be like some sort of like nice person. I've actually been trying really hard to be a nice person of somewhat. But it kind of, some people just don't, you know, it doesn't translate well sometimes. And yeah, uh so I've been thinking about this over and over again, and I have to like, I really have to because it's life is too short sometimes, you know? And sometimes it's not anyone else's fault. That it's not your fault if you are blocked from other people. You just like tend to, sometimes it's no reason, but sometimes it's just because I was talking about this with Pit Princess on her stream yesterday, and I was talking about it, and in order for me to talk about this, I have to remove somebody from the unperson list. I really have to remove. I have to lift this person out of the unperson list because I have not, because it's not their fault. It is genuinely not their fault um about what I've been feeling. Like, they were a target. I'm still afraid to watch their videos. Um yeah, Chloe, I think you know who I'm talking about. Um so I might have to like, so yeah, I'm just going to say it. I have to say it because some people don't know who I'm talking about except Chloe. And Eppolite, and because Eppolite was told by Chloe, and Pip Princess. So I actually have to say this. I have to say this name. Um, her name is ContraPoints, and she is not going to see this video at all. She's not going to see anything at all. So I have to say, Natalie Wynn, I am so sorry about. I am so sorry about the past 4.5 years about just hating you. Hi, Cinestubborn. May we have a shout out for Cinestubborn? Uh, I'm doing okay. I'm just having kind of a serious discussion here because I had some sort of jerk ass realization. But if you're not following Cinestubborn, go follow them. They are a very, very amazing streamer. Um, I hope that you're doing good as well. Just having a discussion about some things. So, as some of you know, or some of you don't know, I'm just gonna just straight up. hold on. The music is like a little loud, so I'm just gonna turn it down. Like, cause I've been thinking about this for like a long while, like a very long while. You know what? I'm just gonna turn off the music because I really need. I genuinely just. I just don't want the music on right now. Just not right now. So, um, so let me start from the beginning. So, as some of you know, I used to do a show called The Music Video Show. Your internet died, so I had to end. I'm sorry to hear about your internet. I hope that your next stream absolutely goes fantastically. Yeah, like I have like this is serious mode. Like I just have to get this off my chest. So so as some of you probably have known, I did used to do a show called The Music Video Show. Where I just make fun of a music video pretty much every day. No, once a week I just upload a video. Um and when I had to take a break for 2 years, and then I came back when Donald Trump got elected in 2016. I wanted to do my part in actually entertaining people for the best possible way. This is before I knew about Twitch. I wanted to entertain people in the best possible way. And so from 2016 to 2017, I did just that. I entertained people through my YouTube channel, and it was amazing. Like, I was on a like I used to split the show into seasons, like 25 episodes a season, and then I'll take a break for 3 months, and then I'll do another 25 episodes. So, yeah, I was working on so-called season 3 and 4, and that honestly was that was the best though that was the best time of my life. Donald Trump got elected and it was probably the worst, but to me, making those videos between 2016 and 2017, that was the best, absolute best time of my life. And then December 31st, 2017 happened. So, usually I'd be at my friend's house on New Year's Eve, but he moved, and so I had nothing to do but stay home. And I was on Twitter and I found this. The person actually linked somebody's live stream, and it was ContraPoints. And I thought it was good at first. It was fun at first. Like I hung out with the chat, and then I started seeing that she had a bigger audience than I did. And as time went on, I just got more and more and more upset, to the point where I nearly just threw my laptop across the room. Because I worked hard at that point in time. And this person ended up getting like 300 people watching her, and I just got more and more upset. Because I was like, I work hard on what I do, and very few people are watching. And by that day, I kind of just, something broke inside me. Something just broke. And that's when the show stopped being fun for me. It just legitimately stopped. It stopped being fun for me because I just watched Natalie Wynn stream, and I was envious about the people who are watching her. And from January 1st, 2018 to the end of January this year, that it was just constant hatred for her. I blocked her from social media. I did not want to see any of her videos. Um and also the fun I had with my YouTube channel disappeared that day. So I was working hard, and the moment that I finished season 4, which was the 100th episode, I ended up writing. No, literally the next day, I ended up writing season 5 before season 4 was completed. Um, and it went from one video a week to being an entire season in one day. So as the first 4 seasons of my show were like 25 episodes long, one episode per week. This one was 30 episodes long and would all straight up be uploaded in one day. And I was frustrated with myself because I'm like, because I was thinking about ContraPoints and how come she has an audience and I don't. And I'm thinking, and I thought to myself, maybe I should just do like upload an entire season's worth in one day. And in the middle of it, because I was so frustrated with myself, I said to myself, I have a deadline to upload everything. If I do not finish the entire season, if I don't finish this entire thing by this date, I'll just turn off my laptop and then take one of my guitar strings and hang myself. I mean, clearly I'm okay now, but that was my mindset back in 2018. And that pretty much motivated, like, I don't want to die, so I might have to like do it. So I ended up finishing the season like 3 weeks early, and then I uploaded everything, and then nobody watched, and then I'm like, okay, people are still watching ContraPoints. I'm gonna upload the entire 6th season in one day. And then I did, but nobody watched. And then the 7th season I uploaded in one day, which was like a couple of months later, and the show like stopped being the thing about season 6 and 7 of my show is that I don't remember a thing. I don't remember a thing about what happened. All I know is that I know for a fact, because the dates of season 6 and 7 were uploaded. Everything was uploaded. Season 5, I remember. And the last thing I remember from season 5 was me uploading everything, and then I blacked out until I started season 8, which was near the end of 2018. There are 4 months of my life that I don't remember. Like, they're completely gone. And by the end of the year, I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I've already done 200 episodes, and I'm not doing this anymore. And then I kept going because I thought, I'm going to do 300 episodes. And but my hatred for ContraPoints still prevailed. It got so bad that I was considering blocking everybody who watched her videos, who are fans of her videos, who would even mention her videos, who mentioned the person. I would just straight up said either you're with me or against me. Now, I was doing okay for the last part of my show. Then I ended it because I started doing Twitch. But I was still angry. I was still legitimately very, very angry. I was upset. I kind of pushed people away. Yeah, I would just. Yeah, I just pushed people away. I just got angrier and angrier. And then at one point, I was in the middle. I was doing a. This happened earlier this year. So I was still, no matter what, I was still thinking about ContraPoints and how much people are still watching her, and less people are watching me, and I'm like, I'm just getting frustrated. Like I try to forget about her, but more and more, it just kept bubbling up, more and more and more and more, to the point to where I thought I would stream for 12 hours would actually get me more views, but it really didn't. It honestly really didn't. So um so one day, like, I was right here and I was playing Saints Row 4. I wanted to 100% it, and I like, at that point I was so erratic. Like my brain, like I was in the middle of like my stream and my brain just stopped. It just legitimately just stopped because I was just so angry and hated myself so much. I hated myself so much that I kept thinking about ContraPoints and how much I hated her, and then my brain just stopped. Now keep in mind, I have things to actually be grateful about. Amazing friends, something to do on Twitch, somebody who loves me, a friends and family who love me, a partner, a boyfriend who loves me no matter what, and he tries to help me. And then, like, in the middle of my Saints Row 4, like, that morning, my brain just halted. And I ended up having to stop the stream. I had to raid somebody, I don't know who, but I had to stop. And I thought to myself, yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to kill myself tonight. Because I don't want to feel this way anymore. I don't want to feel how I feel now. And so, like, I took a nap. I woke up. I didn't want to talk to anybody. So I ignored my boyfriend. I ignored everybody. And I just went to work thinking that I'm going to kill myself when I come home. And so, like, work that day was completely serene. Like, it was calm, it was slow. Okay, it wasn't really slow. It actually went by fairly quickly, but it felt slow. And then I went home. I took a shower. Even when I actually had suicidal thoughts. I should have probably put a content warning. Okay, I should have put a content warning. Um but I did have like, because the crap! Really should have put up content warning. Um, yeah, too late. Ah, criminy. So I took a shower first because you're suicidal and you want to take a shower, so you know you want cripes. So, um, so I took a shower. I didn't even eat. So I didn't eat for like 2 days. I got a knife. I went over here, like ran over in that corner, and like tried to slit my wrist. Like I tried. Like the knife was right there, and I was trying to do it. All while my partner is trying to get on my like trying to call me because I haven't talked to him all day. Like he's constantly like texting me and calling me, and at that point he didn't. So I'm like, I have to do this. I really have to. I really really need to do this. And then I was scared. So I just put the knife, I just had to throw the knife in my phone, and I just started crying because I was completely screwed up at that point. Um and I called my partner, I don't know, like late that night or earlier that morning. I called him and told him, I didn't tell him about my suicide attempt, but I just told him called him to tell him that I was okay, and he suggested I go see my family doctor. He suggested I go see my family doctor, and he also suggested please take a month off from work. Just take a month off of work because it's like, because also I blamed work. Work did not help. Honestly, work did not help because it was at the point in time where I hated everybody. Like everybody, friends, family, I hated everybody. And I'm like, well, maybe I could get rid of that hate by like killing myself. And yeah, it so he told me I should take a month off, and so I did. I had to tell my doctor about it. Um I had to tell my doctor about it. He gave me antidepressant pills, which I don't like because they make my emotions muted. And so about 2 weeks later, I came back with a PC, a brand new PC like this, and I've been doing this ever since. But during that time, I just put Natalie Wynn's name on the unperson list, which means I do not want to mention them. I don't want to mention, didn't want to mention her name. Thanks to the 1000 Dreams Fund, yeah. Thanks to them. And also, if I did commit suicide, I would not had a phone call a week later. I would not have had a phone call a week later from a doctor, another doctor, who would help me with my transition. The doctor helped me with my if honestly, she if I died, I would never have met the doctor who would help me with my transition, and I wouldn't have actually had much clearer thoughts because of being happy with myself. But I still did not talk about her. I did not talk about her because I was envious on I'm going to be honest, I was just envious about what she had. I mean, there are plenty of reasons not to like her. It's just that like if you mentioned her name, like if you mentioned her name in front of me, I would have straight up banned you. But I just didn't talk about her for a stupid reason, and it was out of envy. And that envy pretty much controlled it honestly did ruin my YouTube show. And it did. I'm going to be honest. It honestly did. It ruined what I used to do. Envy for ContraPoints ruined what I did best. I should not have. I I should not have. I should have gotten help. I should have gotten help earlier in my life. I honestly should have gotten help a lot earlier, as opposed to my partner finding a therapist for me. And she helped me, but that didn't stop my suicide attempt. But I blamed her for everything. I blamed her for people watching her content over mine, no matter how much I've worked. So everything for all my my show, the music video show from season 5 onward, was marred due to the fact that I was thinking about ContraPoints and how much I hated her because of envious reasons, because of stupid reasons. And yeah, I just didn't want to talk about it. But the reason I'm talking about it now is because I got, again, like I said, I got banned from somebody's I got banned from somebody's Twitch account and Twitter and Discord. And this person was really nice. I wanted to know what I did wrong, but I know that I would never be able to like speak to them again, because honestly, they actually are friends with other people who I respect. And I raid, and I'm just afraid that the person who banned me from their social medias is just going to tell other people to ban me from their stuff. Hi, Thunderfoot Bros. Yeah, we are in the middle of a dark discussion. Bacon here. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. The mood has been lifted a bit, but yeah, we were talking about something fairly serious. So I was talking about it with Pit Princess. I was talking about it with Pit Princess, and I'm like, I should probably like do this. Like, I've been thinking about this for a while, because it's not fair for somebody. It's not fair for me to hate somebody who did nothing to me. ContraPoints did nothing to me, and yet I still blamed her. Like, from my content from 2018 to the end, I legitimately blamed on her and other people for like not watching my content. And then as time goes on, when I'm on like almost 6 months on HRT and having my mind cleared due to my hormones actually made my mind a lot clearer. And with the banning me getting banned from somebody and me being worried that that person is going to tell their friends to ban me from their streams. Because that's what I'm afraid of. They are going to straight up ban me from their streams. I'm just afraid that, Chloe, I'm just afraid. Honestly, I'm just afraid that would happen. I, I, I know, but the back of my mind, I'm just genuinely afraid of it happening. Because I really like the streamers who I watched, and this person is friends with them, and I don't. That's why I'm talking about it, because I don't want. Because it made me realize how much of a difficult person I can be. Yeah, I can be a bit of a difficult person, and I am trying to do better. I mean, Chloe, you know who I'm talking about, but I don't want to drag their name into it. I'm not unpersoning that person. I'm not. I'm. Here's the thing. I am not unpersoning that person. I am not, because I will. I will not. I don't want, like. It's their right to. It's their right to kick me off. But I am going to miss their. I am going to miss, like, seeing their streams. But because of that, I just took a step back and just saw the scorched fire from the past 4 years. 3-4 years tops. Like, I looked behind me and just saw the scorched fire. And this scorched fire, I realized more and more yesterday. Like, I was thinking about it and I saw the scorched fire and how much destruction I did on Twitter, and I talked a lot of crap on Twitch and Twitter, and it's just. I just couldn't keep up with the hate anymore. I genuinely could not. I could not keep up with the hate. So again, I she is not going to ever see this. But again, Natalie Wynn, I am so sorry about blaming you for my content not being watched enough. I am sorry for being envious of you. I mean, there's plenty of reasons not to like you, but I'm so sorry for just shutting you out. I am so sorry for being such a petty person. I am sorry that I blamed you for pretty much every wrong thing that I've done. And I'm sorry for. I'm just genuinely sorry for anybody who I've hurt over the past 3 years. I am legitimately sorry for what I've said. I'm trying to get better. I mean, I'm going to be the same person who has that dark humor. But I'm sorry for I'm legitimately sorry for anyone who I've hurt over the past 3 years. I'm sorry to. I'm sorry for lashing out constantly on Twitter. I am so sorry for. I'm just sorry for the past 3 years. Yeah, I'm trying to atone. I'm trying to get better as a person. I'm honestly trying to get better as a person. I'm not gonna watch her video. I'll eventually watch her videos, or her video, the one that was mentioned earlier this month or last month. It's just that I'm trying to take a step away from hating people who don't deserve it, because life is legitimately too short. Oh, and Thunderfoot, I'm unsure what you're talking about, but so long story short, Too Long didn't raid. I There's somebody on YouTube who I hated. Somebody on YouTube I hated named ContraPoints. I blamed her for pretty much a lot of things. I had suicidal thoughts. Tried to commit suicide earlier this year, like near the end of January. Still blamed her. Banned her from banned her being mentioned on all social media. Um un yeah, so I unpersoned her. Um Somebody who I respect on Twitch blocked me from the Twitch account and their social media, and yeah, just straight up blocked me from their social media. And it just pretty much made me realize that the name is familiar. Yeah, ContraPoints is a YouTuber, a content creator on YouTube, and I just straight up hated her because people watched her content more than mine. And then as time went on, I just stopped caring about the views and just did my own thing. I started making videos again, but I did not this time I did not think of her. I just started video essays, and honestly, it's something that I wanted to do. It's hard work, but this time, after taking like a year off of making any content on YouTube, honestly, it all started because me and Chloe said I said to Chloe, okay, if you do a video, I'll do a video, and I'm still doing videos, like video essays, and I have not thought about not ContraPoints once. Not once. Not once did because I compare myself to other people, but the other people, it's mostly ContraPoints, and it was not good for my mind. I'm gonna be honest, it was not good for my mind, but lately I've just been thinking I should probably just address this and just take her out of the unperson pile, and just, because again, life is way too short, and I just wanted to give my talk about what was going on. Yeah, it's a pile. It's okay. It's not much of a pile. It's just many lists. One, two. Okay, just one person. That's because the person was actually like an a-hole. They hurt my friends, so they are going on the list. But yeah, I'm just gonna like, yeah, Chloe, you know who they are. But yeah, so well, Drake is not on the list. Here's the thing: Drake is not on the list because I talk about him. I talk about him, so he wasn't on the list at all. So yeah, so all in all, again, I would like to apologize to anyone who I've hurt over the past 3 years. I'm trying to be. I'm honestly trying to be a better person. Um, I'm trying to be. Like, I'm honestly trying to be a better, like a genuine better person. But yeah, for as much of a problematic as Natalie Wynn is, as really problematic as she is, she doesn't deserve the unperson treatment that I've given her. Because it actually extended to other people too. Like, because of her association with her, I straight up unpersoned Lindsay Ellis, and she's off the list right now. And it's not because of, it's mostly due to the fact of her friendship with ContraPoints. So I just unpersoned her when I found out that she was friends with her. And I just straight up hated her as well because of her friendship with Natalie. So yeah, she's off the list. Again, my my hatred for ContraPoints resulted in bridges probably being burnt. Like, there is a reason as to why my pinned tweet has been the same since 2014. New followers, I welcome you and I apologize in advance. I straight up am trying to get better as a person. I know eventually I'm going to have to watch the video of hers that Chloe suggested to me. And I might have realized, like Chloe actually said earlier, like something, I forgot what she said earlier, because like I know everybody is it literally resonates with your issue with her. No, you said earlier it literally resonates your issues with her. Maybe I was just projecting, but she's done nothing wrong to me. Yeah, she has done nothing wrong to me. She probably did some wrong things to others, but I just hated her due to the fact that I thought she ruined me. And it got less and less so because Abigail Beck is one of the people who looks up to her. And honestly, I'm not ready to tell her how much I hated her. I'm not ready to tell Abigail how much I hated ContraPoints because she looks up to her. And I absolutely look up to Abigail Beck in terms of just chatting. Like, her and Emily, MX Emily, are the reasons as to why I want to do just chatting, and I'm not envious of what Abigail's doing. I was envious about what ContraPoints is doing, but I was never envious about what Abigail was doing. So again, this all stemmed from being banned from somebody's Discord, and I hope that honestly, I hope that I really hope that this cleared the air. Like, I mean, tomorrow I'll be back and we'll just have that same fun stuff, but right now I just need to be completely serious. Like, everybody, again, usually this is a lighthearted thing, but I just need to be completely serious. I needed to put myself out there just to cleanse everything out, because there's only so far which I can, like, ignore it. You know? I just wanted to, like, you know, so once again, I am so all in all, as we near the end of the stream, I do want to tell everybody thank you. Absolutely thank you for listening. I'm sorry I haven't been funny. I'm sorry if I wasn't funny at all. I mean, nothing's changed. I was never funny, but I want to say thank you for listening. I want to apologize for a lot. I want to apologize to everybody. I want to apologize to Natalie Wynn. When I go on Twitter, there's a good chance I will unblock her. But baby steps. So everybody, thank you all for coming. Tomorrow, I guarantee you, I will try to be funny. Keyword being try. But everybody, thank you for coming by. We're gonna raid Abigail Beck. And as always, thank you for listening. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you.